Should I wait?
Yes, you can wait.
When I can see the face, I'm just like,
It is on your profile sheet, your education points, right between your awards and your P&A. And as many of us know, it only takes a few points to become a pass, not advance, and a select D. So you may be wondering, well, how can I get those education points? Can I take college in the military? Of course you can. There are two ways. You can either use your Montgomery GI Bill or 9/11 Post GI Bill, which most of us are eligible for, or you can use tuition assistance. Tuition assistance is free money that is available to you, and it can help you complete a degree. But in order to receive TA, there's some things you gotta do first. First, you gotta be eligible. You have to gather your resources, and you gotta fill out a web application. Okay. So in order to be eligible, you must be at your current command for at least a year if this is your first permanent tour of duty. Some commands may waive this if you're on a deployment, for example. Another requirement is you have to pass your most recent PRT. Some commands may also waive this. However, regardless, you have to be on active duty for the entire duration of the course. You must be recommended for advancement, and you have to complete a mandatory web seminar that outlines what you are required to do and what you are eligible for. Then you got to take this certificate and send it to the VEC, which that email address is in the next slide, or right here. So when you go to the Navy College Program, you're going to click on Access Web TA Training. Once you get that certificate, you're going to send it to vec_certs@navy.mil. So the next important thing to ask yourself is what you need for resources. First, you got to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to go for associate's, a bachelor's, or a master's degree? And then what type of degree? Do you want one in engineering, electricity, business, or maybe you just want to get a general education degree so you can knock out some transfer credit? Once you figure out what you want to do, head over to the education office right here behind Olympic Mall and next to Merritt Park. Make sure to bring along your JST. The counselors there can figure out how much you need. Not too fast. How much you need to get that degree. Some of us may be very close depending on what we're going for. Others may need to take some more general education courses like English, math, history, science, or you need more electives. Once you talk with them, you need to contact the Navy College office. Now, we don't have one down here, so you're going to have to contact Yokosuka. You can't apply for TA unless you talk with them. Once you get your degree plan all set up, you need to submit it to WebTA. And then, if possible, you can apply. Some colleges here will let you apply without getting your TA voucher. Some you have to wait until you actually have TA. You need to figure out how much and when. That's very, very important. You need the exact dates and the exact price, or else your TA is not going to get approved. Or you'll get your TA approved, but then the college won't accept it. High school transcripts. Some colleges require it, some don't, but if you need to graduate, you definitely need your transcripts. So get a hold of your high school that you graduated from and make sure to get your transcripts sent over. You can get an official transcript, which won't cost you anything, but that's only unofficial. It won't count for anything. You need to ask for an official transcript, and you may have to pay for it. Maybe $5, $10, depending on what school you went to. So filling out the application, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to fill out the application. Okay, so the easiest way to start filling out your application is you want to go to Navy Knowledge Online. And you want to go to Navy College Program. Go to My Education, Web TA. You want to log in with your CAC and select your primary certs. Once you're logged in, you want to go to My Tuition Assistance, or TA. So when you come up here, it's going to tell you, once again, how many you're allowed per semester, how many quarter credits you can get, and how many clock hours you can have. So, and this will reset every quarter until you hit your max. Or I'm sorry, every fiscal year until you hit your max. Once you go over, you're not going to be able to get any TA reward. So the next thing you want to do is create a TA application. Scroll down. So this is going over your obligations. Anything that's not covered, you're going to have to pay for yourself. And most important of all, failure to get a passable grade, you're going to have to end up paying out on it. Maybe will not reimburse for failures. Down. So once you read through all this, you want to hit I accept. So if you've already used TA before, it's going to default to the college you work for mine. It says Central Texas College. It's going to be, if you ever apply for it, it's going to be whatever that is, or it will say, oh, you haven't entered the school. So this time, hit yes. So when you first go through this, you're going to have to fill out all this information yourself. Your work phone, personal email address, your work email address, and then your CO by our write director for you, that's going to be OIC for us. Your GI Bill enrollment status, that's going to be an MGI Bill or post 9/11 for most of us, or none. Years of education, that's how many years you completed for high school, it's going to be 12. Anything that's bold is already going to be pre-filled. And then this also will tell you what your assigned Navy college office is going to be. So it says CUSCA for us. Sorry. So, next thing is to ask you your degree planning information, your immediate academic goal. For mine, it was completion of a degree, or it's whatever you are trying to get out of it. You have to put in the goal in, or else you can't proceed. And then it's going to ask you about an education plan that's the same as your degree plan. You should have already put that in before you got into this. So go ahead and enter mine, which is AA. Yes. So next you're going to put in your anticipated graduation month. You've applied for graduation. Do you have a SOCNAP agreement? And most of us are not going to have a SOCNAP agreement. Are you enrolled in the Native College program, distant learning partnership? No for some of us. But you did yes if you were. Yes. And then hit 06/16. Just ignore this. It pops up Central Texas College. Yeah. Just type in Central Texas College. So if you believe you're going to be graduating within the next 12 months, put in the college you are attending right now. That is where you plan to graduate from. So this is where things get a little hectic. You must know your term start and end dates. Now, if you are taking multiple courses, some of them may end or start on the same date, but if they end on a different date, you're going to have to fill out a separate application and go through the entire process again. Usually the college office will catch it if the dates are different. Sometimes they don't, but usually if the dates don't match, the college will not accept your TA, and you're going to have to call your QS and get them to change everything. So then, for your course, that's going to be English 1301 or Speech 1315. No, just EMGL. Title is going to be the full course name, world geography, or the entire course name. If it's going to be a foreign language, you're going to check that box. Now, CD, go ahead and click on that one. That is going to be how you are taking the course. It's going to be on-base, off-base, distant learning. Anything that's done online is going to be considered distant learning. So you're going to hit number 3, CL. Course level, that's going to be what type of level your course is. For a lot of the colleges you're going to go to, it's going to be a lower level course. PIM is going to be how you're going to be, your instruction mode. Are you going to be with the instructor? Is it on paper or teleconferencing? Most of it's going to be web or internet. CU, that's going to be the credit units, clock hours, Carnegie unit, quarter, semester. A lot of colleges here are going to be by semester hours. So for credit hours, it's going to be the number of credit hours you are expected to receive by completing that course. Go ahead and put in 3. Cost per credit. You need to figure out how much cost it's going to be for credit, because if you're off by just a little bit, you're going to have to get it all fixed again. Believe me, I know. I've had to done this process 3 times. So go ahead and put in 245. Course fee is optional. That's going to be 0 for most of us. So again, you have to have all this information, or else your TA is not going to go through. The program won't even let you get that far. Once this is all filled out complete, go ahead and hit save. Do not hit save. Hit cancel. Go ahead and cancel. So go back. Just exit out of that tab. Go back in.
Yeah.
Another thing I don't like about this program is once you're into it, you can't go back. You gotta like re-sign yourself back. Scroll down. Go to existing applications. Okay. So once you submitted it, you're gonna come back to this screen, and it's gonna tell you the TA applications you submitted. So go back up. When you first submit it, it's going to say under edit. That means that's been sent to your commanding officer for approval. Once the command approves it, then you have command approval. That doesn't mean that you've been authorized for TA. That just means the command's seen it and they send it on to the college office. You go to authorize. Authorize means your stuff has been submitted, the college office has seen it, it's been approved, you got your voucher. So go ahead. So when your voucher is finally authorized, it's going to come with the application history of all this. And then you want to hit print document. Go ahead, print document. So again, it's going to have your term dates, your courses, the titles, credit hours, what the government share is going to pay, and the student share. So the government's paying for $734.97 of their end, and then I have to pay 3 cents. So total, and then your total down here, how many credit hours you're expected to get, the complete total cost, and the 9 cents that I owe. Once you have it, print out, sign it. Make sure to jot down the voucher number just in case something happens. Like you found out that the prices were wrong, you gotta get it changed. Now you gotta call the college office. If they have that number, they can fix it like really easy. Go ahead. So, you need to have at least 30 days to put in your TA. That gives you guys enough time for it to get command approval, for the college office to approve it, and then you can take it over to the education office. Again, if you have multiple courses, they end on different dates, you got to fill out a different application. If it gets denied or it's coming really close to the start of term date, go ahead and call the college office because sometimes it might be because they got locked out of their system, they're waiting on funds because it's the end of the fiscal year, or something weird was wrong with your application, you gotta go back and fix it. You need to receive approval from your commanding officer, that's going to be RCO, and from the college office. And then take your voucher over to the education office, write down the number. Sure, write down the number. So, TA can help you stay in. I mean, we're selectively still in this period of forced reduction, and they're looking to get anyone out anywhere. You got that college in, hey, you're good to go, because that makes you look better on your eval. I mean, they're looking at it like, okay, this person doesn't have any college, but this guy has a bachelor's degree. I'm going to rank him higher. But at the same time, to get out, hey, I have a college degree. I don't have to worry about going to school because I already got that. But the most important thing is know what the requirements are, know how to gather your resources, and you know how to apply. But please, 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 please pass this on to your junior sailors that you will eventually lead.